Medicine is changing dramatically. All County Healthcare, Inc. still does it the old-fashioned way, where our nurses and healthcare professionals come into your home to service your medical needs, providing you the fastest and best care possible. For more information, call 954-717-7027. And remember, Medicare Home Care is covered by Part A of Medicare with no out-of-pocket cost to you. It's your decision and only your decision on what healthcare agency you use. Call today. All County Home Health Care, Inc. at 954-717-7027. License 200999096. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Amp2.tv presents You and Your Doctor, teaching you to live a longer and healthier life. Proudly sponsored by All County Healthcare, where people are the heart of our business. All County Healthcare is a Medicare certified agency where one call will service all your home care health needs. For more information, call 954-717-7027 or visit our website, allcountyhealthcare.com. Now, let's get informed to living a longer and healthier life. Here is your host for today's show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome to the Living a Longer and Healthier Life show. We're going to get started today. As you heard at the top of the hour, there's another spike in COVID cases here in Florida and definitely here in South Florida as well. So we're all on alert, and I think tonight's program is really going to give you some options for resources right here in the community of Palm Beach County, Broward, and Miami-Dade, our Tri-County area in South Florida. So without further ado, I want to welcome to the program Mohsin Naeem. He's a pharmacist, business development consultant with PerfectionRX, a pharmacy located at 3248 Lantana Road, Lake Worth. And I'm going to give out his info as well. But we've been going back and forth. You go by Mo. So Mo, how are you doing? Welcome to the program. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, David, thank you for asking. I'm doing very well and hoping all the listeners and their families are doing well and safe. And I'm here to, I'm here for them and help them out. And, I'm ready. You can ask me anything, and I'm really excited to be on the show.
Yeah, we're excited to have you because we had this connection over the last week, and you have a lot to share. And let's get right into it so we can get everything out there in this next 25 minutes. You also have your personal company, and the website for that is www.bndmedconsultant.com, and I will give out the info there. But since we're in the middle of this pandemic due to COVID-19, the coronavirus, how is your personal business helping out the community by providing PPE, also known as personal protective equipment, gear for COVID-19? Let's start about with the masks you have available. These are products available from your pharmacy?
Yes, David, we have them available at the pharmacy and also on our website. The reason I got into these PPEs because what happened in past since this COVID-19 pandemic started, there were big time. First of all, there was shortage, and then there was a lot of price gouging going around. And I learned by dealing with these people, and the price was either high or they didn't have the product. They just wanted, to get into and get the deposit. So, we learned our lesson that we go ourselves in the business so we can source it out for the manufacturer by saving money for the public. That is what, I have been a pharmacist for over 30 years. And always I learned that, you have to do the best to serve the public by saving them any penny, that they can. And worked for a chains for many years, learned that I could never work for them because they put you in like a robot situation where you don't have time to spend time, with your patients. Although I always found time to do it, but it was tough. So by going through this pandemic, and learning So we came up with this our company and pharmacy that we will provide our customers with the best product at the best price. And since our company is just a startup right now, and buying the products for us, it's an initial investment that's required, and we are getting there. But we do have products available, and we can serve our clients, customers anytime. The biggest thing is the to have it inventory in hand, and we are always looking for interesting investors also to invest with our company and grow. So, and we do carry KN95 mask, which is everything that we carry will be FDA approved and certified. KN95 three-ply surgical mask, isolation gowns, uh, and mostly, like also we have those test kits, rapid test kit. That's the main reason that I am really here for, excited, to let the public know. So I am here and I'm ready to answer any question about that. We do also have nitrile power, powder-free gloves, FDA approved. uh, so you can ask me any question you want regarding the PPEs, or we can go to the test kits, which is I'm really excited to tell people about it, how it is helping so many doctors and health providers because of the quality of the product.
That's great for the community. So let's start just briefly. Everyone kind of knows what PPEs are by now. You mentioned it: masks, gowns, gloves, isolation equipment for anyone. Now, can those be picked up at your pharmacy or shipped, or how does that work?
Yeah, they have to be shipped. They can go on our website, fill out a form, and somebody from my corporation will get in touch with them and arrange for the order, delivery or shipping. They can pick up locally if they are interested. Tri-county area, sorry. But this is
That's great. Now, is
BND
the
because of the right.
bndmedconsultant.com is the website?
Yeah. Yes.
So again, that's the letter B, the letter N, the letter D, and then med consultant.com is the
Consultants.
website,
Yeah. S
and
at the end. Yes.
that's great. Now, let's get into that rapid testing because obviously in Florida, and it looks like the nation, one of the things people are talking about is that the amount of testing going on is up, and it seems to be a fact. Some of the leaders are saying that the reason the numbers are up in the second wave, if you want to call it, is because of testing. Now we know that we need testing at this point to know who's got it, what areas are hot spots, what we can do in the future. Now you can offer. Is it? Tell us about it. It's a rapid test that you can also offer from your business.
Yes. So it is a rapid test kit approved by the FDA for the EUA, which is emergency use right now. And this is one of the three companies that were approved by FDA to be used. And we have a lot of doctors and nurse practitioners visiting people, elderly at home and their offices, have tried the kits. 99.7% accuracy. The way they did it, because they were not taking our words for it, so they used the subject with patient with already had the disease, or or they already know they were negative, and they did perform those tests, and everything came out 100% accurate. And that's the reason we wanted to give out some samples to the doctors to to see if they're satisfied, and which is the greatest thing that ever happened. And then we got approval from FDA also. So I would say there are over 300 companies test kit floating around. Some of them are cheaper, but I would first thing I would do is if they were to get the kit, they go on FDA website and check it out. Where the company stand and whether it exists or not, because now China is controlling a lot of factories sending out those kits. But before, everybody was sending it out, and they're getting everywhere, and people, are talking about, hey, how come this one is so cheap? Uh, this is not, this is a liability issue for the testing kit. It has to provide according to what it says, on the FDA approved for. So I'm very proud, and as a pharmacist and provider, that I will the company also back up this product. So if they serious about it, this kit is the way to go, and uh, we can provide that through the pharmacy or through our company also, same website. It all depends on how many, and really it's needed so bad right now, because I see airlines, I see cruise ships, I see hotels, so many employees out there, got, want to come back to work, and to reopen this the country, actually globally also, because these kits are distributed globally also. But for more reason, for the USA, we need to have people tested, and to make sure where we stand, as you said, and the thing is that this test have to be done by a healthcare provider, because that test, whether negative or if you have immune antibodies in you or positive, it has to be reported to the Department of Health for the tracking purposes. And that is why you're seeing some, spikes are going out, because a lot of, I think, it's got to be do with something where the people are getting tested. But I would say that I would check this kid out. If there's a health professional out there, they can call me personally or go on my website, and I can share with them all the information that they need. And they should really really see this. They have a lot of doctors is showing interest now, and they are very happy, because they were doing testing on their employees, and to make sure everything in nursing homes, the number is so hit hard by them. And if they have those rapid test kits, instead of waiting for the lab to send them result in 3 days, 4 days, you can check it out right there in 10 minutes. You have the result, and you know what to do, what the next step would be. So, and it's not that expensive either. And the best thing about it is insurance companies pay for the test, if the health provider performs it. And even the stimulus from pays up to $100, and insurance is going to pay almost $200 to $300 depending on the insurers. So there is really nothing can go wrong, even at the price that we are offering. If the customer doesn't have, patient doesn't have insurance, they can afford to pay 50, 60, 100, whatever doctor wants. But that money, I would do it myself, because I want to make sure I'm good when I go home. I have elderly mom that lives with me, so I need to be always aware that when I go out or something, if I am so positive, so I don't you know compromise her health.
Of course. What a great opportunity for the community. Again, it's bndmedconsultant.com. Hold on
Medconsultant.com, yes.
1 second, Mo. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll get right back into these rapid test kits and PPEs available for healthcare providers and anyone on the Living a Longer and Healthier Life show. Stay right there. We'll be right back in a minute.
Sure.
All County Healthcare has exciting news for any and all patients with COPD or other respiratory ailments. Listen to what renowned pulmonologist Dr. Keith Robinson has to say.
Hello, I'm Dr. Keith Robinson, board-certified pulmonologist, medical director at Fusion Health Pulmonary Rehabilitation, and a board member with the American Lung Association of South Florida. We have exciting news for patients with COPD. We now offer IPV therapy at home, which has been demonstrated to improve airway clearance, decrease hospitalization, and improve quality of life of patients with COPD. Please call All County Healthcare for more information about this FDA-approved therapy.
For further information, call All County Healthcare now at 954-717-7027. That is 954-717-7027, or visit our website at allcountyhealthcare.com. You can also find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Remember, All County Healthcare always puts the patient's needs first. You are listening to You and Your Doctor, Living Longer and Healthier, an informative show that helps you find answers to questions you always wanted to ask, but did not have that somebody that could make a difference in your life. Call into the show if you have a question at 888-565-1470, and we will put you on the air to inform all our listeners. Now, back to our show.
Hello, South Florida and beyond, and welcome back to Living a Longer and Healthier Life show. You may have heard during the break there, Dr. Keith Robinson, a longtime friend of this program, a great pulmonologist, working on the front lines. He's a healthcare hero. One of the things I love during of what's going on here is the doctors that are sharing a lot of information, and Dr. Robinson shares a ton of info. So thank you, Dr. Robinson, for what you do, as well as being a healthcare hero. Let's get back to hear what we have. Mohsin Naeem, he's a pharmacist, business consultant with PerfectionRX, a pharmacy in Lake Worth. Then the website is bndmedconsultant.com, because there you can connect with him on PPEs and this rapid testing that we're talking about. And Mo, I just mentioned a doctor, and we were talking before. Now, doctors can get in touch with you, clinics, etc., for these rapid test kits and PPE that you have that's FDA approved. You were mentioning before the break, there's different ways to pay for this. There's insurance and different options. So that's great. So if anyone has those questions, they can contact you. Did we give out a phone number? I wanted to give you a chance to give out the phone number as well.
Sure, David. My number is local 954-232-8753. Once again, 954-232-8753.
And I'll give that out again. I had it right here. I had a couple numbers. I want to make sure we got the right one. But let me tell you, from talking with Mo the last week, he's great by text. He's great by on the phone. Easy to get a hold of. So if you're a doctor or healthcare provider, that has questions about getting these rapid tests and these PPEs, please, contact Mo as well. Mo, you were saying,
Sure.
you want to watch out for your loved one, your family member, that you're living with. But everyone, if they're going to get a test, I mean, you want to make sure you have, 99.7% your tests guarantees. I mean, if you're going to take the time to do this test and everything, and have the peace of mind, you want to make sure you got the right result, right?
Exactly. That is correct, David, because what happened was recently FDA had denounced, the lab test done by Abbott Laboratories, that because they were not, as accurate, like really like low percentage compared to, that, and you had to wait for a few days to get the results back. So that's how I know, because you just don't have to wait for that long. You can just get the test done, find the result, and you're on the way. And all you have to let the doctor know, hey, I have this, talk, heard this radio. Can you, find out? And doctor can call me, and we can provide them the, with the kits. But there is, we're ready for the call. We just want to make sure that it takes, it all depends on how big the order is. We like to have a 7 to 10 days grace time, because orders are put in on Monday, and it will be delivered on Thursday or shipped. So wherever in the United States we can ship, or in Florida, wherever they are needed, we just need to have that information on our website, or they can talk to me, and I will provide them all the information. And this, as I said, 99.7% accuracy by a lab that only does diagnostic test, nothing else. That it's not one of those fly-by company came and started making, you know, test kits for this pandemic. No, this is well recognized FDA listed company. So if they have any question, I can give them all information about the company as well.
Yeah, and you have 30 years experience as well as a pharmacist and working in the pharmacy business
Yes.
as well. So
Yeah.
that's important. Let's give out that website again. This is really important information. Again, it's bndmedconsultant.com. The number's 954-232-8753. Mo can answer your question by text, or if you want to call him or, contact him through the website as well. So there's different options. Go ahead.
David, is consultants S at the end. So, make sure sometimes they put just consultant, it's not going to show up. So it is S at the end, consultants. Make sure.
Okay, one more time. bndmedconsultants.com. I apologize. BND, the letters BND Med, MED, consultants.com. Again, 954-232-8753. Yeah, and you were saying, different insurances cover this. There's also, a pay option,
Medicare
but really, Oh, Medicare. Okay, that's good to know, especially in this population in South Florida. But you were saying, this show's on globally. This show that we do right here, and that's important because you can ship, not here only here in South Florida, but nationally as well in the U.S. You were saying, right?
Definitely, just like whatever the shipping charge would be, that's we have no control of. But we will ship anywhere in the world also if they needed it.
Okay, that's good to know because we are on globally. What a great resource for the community, as testing ramps up and we kind of take a second look at this this virus in terms of creating data and information that we need, because that's going to help in the long run, hopefully, to what were they saying at the beginning, right, Mo? Flatten the curve, right? We got to flatten that curve, especially here in South Florida and beyond. And I really appreciate you taking the time to talk about this tonight, because I know you're a very busy man. You got a lot going on. So what a great resource, to the community.
It's my pleasure, and I'm here to serve the public, and that's what I always done, and that's what I always do. That's what I want to make sure, that people get taken care of at the minimum cost, not what a lot of people are doing in this business, and it's not fair. That's all.
Again, it's BND Med Consultants with an S.com, bndmedconsultants.com, 954-232-8753. I didn't ask you too much about the test, but are they the ones that I see? I haven't had the test, but I've seen video on the news and whatnot. Is it the nasal swab, or is it a different kind of test?
No,
that's available. Or
it's
do you
a
have
finger prick,
other
just like a diabetic test. When you do check your blood sugar with the finger prick, so test comes with the Lancet alcohol swab and the solution to make sure that's it's used for that. No nasal swabs.
Okay, so it's a blood testing kit. Great to know. Again, thank you, Mo. Let me give out your info one more time. bndmedconsultants.com, 954-232-8753. Thank you so much for sharing this information. What a great resource to the community. I'd love to have you on again in the future.
Anytime, David. Thank you very much for your giving me an opportunity to get this message across the globe. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
And we'll see you next time on the Living a Longer and Healthier Life show.
Okay, be well. Thank you.
Thank you for letting us share with you a longer and healthier lifestyle. If you have a doctor or are a doctor and wish to be on the show, call AMP2 TV at 866-244-5422, and we will put you on the air as soon as possible. Tune in next week for more information on living longer and having a healthier life. The opinions expressed on the